This is the Lent course, Being Disciples, book by Rowan Williams. Chapter 5, Faith in Society. For just as the body is one and has members, all the members of the body, though many are one body, so it is with Christ. For in the one Spirit we were all baptized into one body, Jews or Greeks, slave or free, and we were all made to drink of one Spirit. Indeed, the body does not consist of one member, but of many. If we were to say, because I am not a hand, I do not belong to the body, that would not make it any less a part of the body. And if the ear were to say, because I am not an eye, I do not belong to the body, make it any less a part of the body. If the whole body were an eye, if the whole body were where would the sight be? If the whole body were hearing, where would the sense of smell be? But as it is, God arranged each one of them as he chose. If all were a single member, where would the body? As it is, there are many members, yet one body. The eye cannot say to them, no need of you, nor again the head to the feet, I have no need of you. On the contrary, the members of the body that seem to be weaker are indispensable, and those members less honourable we clothe with greater honour, and our less respectable are treated with greater respect, whereas our more respectable members do not need this. But God has so arranged the body, the inferior member, that there may be no dissension within the body, but the members may have the same care for one another, all suffer together with it. If one, all rejoice together with it. That reading was taken from 1 Corinthians 12, verses 12 to 26. What place does Christian discipleship have in a modern democratic society? People, especially in Europe, there is a simple answer. Its place is in private. A modern society naturally takes it for granted that people practice what they wish. So if they decide to believe and practice Christianity, that is their affair. But this freedom is their freedom to buy what they like or wear what they like. It is an individual matter and should not affect the way they act as citizens in their society. And it is unthinkable that the law of their society should favour any one set of religious opinion, and it should give a special place to a particular set of preferences in artistic taste, clothes or cars. Religion may be respected in a general sort of way and defended as a right by the law, but it does not belong in the sphere of decision-making and policy. The kind of secular approach has its origin in the European Enlightenment of the 17th and 18th centuries. After a period of savage religious wars, there was a strong and understandable desire for conflict over religion, and a deep suspicion of religious authority or oppressive and irrational. Many intellectuals believe that moral behaviour combined with a vague reverence for a supernatural creator was something that were capable of grasping and putting into practice. They did not need revelation from heaven, institutions with priests and sacred books to tell them what they could work out for themselves. Religious authorities had no place in the government of a country. As the modern age developed, a further element came to play in part in this. The idea of human rights became increasingly powerful. For many, if not most, who thought about it, this meant that each human individual was born with an intrinsic claim to be treated with respect, possessed of a natural dignity and liberty that should be recognized by the law. That liberty would choose what would make the individual contented. It was obviously limited by considerations of harm to others. A reasonable and fair society would be one in which each person's freedom to choose was respected, and each person was protected from being seriously disadvantaged by anyone else exercising their freedom. This became an important aspect of modern, with its goal of increasing every individual's range of personal choices. So the ingredients developed of a particular kind of modern secularism. An ideal society appears as one in which the government as a whole does not promote the values of any one philosophy or religion, except to affirm universal free choice. It does not give public recognition or support or privilege to any religious body, religions to exist as private associations, so long as they do not threaten the way in which society overall carries on its business. In different degrees, this is the essential in modern societies. France is the clearest example, but the USA, despite its high practice, is in the ORI committed to this as well. Other countries